Hello, here's the winter project. I had a heck of a night last night getting this home. As you can see, pretty nice coolant. So I think it has a blown head gasket, just a little bit. And it's a Mercedes 300 SE mechanical fuel injection, and basically it has 228,000 miles. We bought it on Copart for 200. They gave us a counter bid. I accepted it for 300, and the fees and everything altogether, everything was 520 with a cashier's check. So it runs, drives. I don't know if all 4 gears work in the transmission. I would be surprised if they do, just because you know, it's so old and it's got so many miles, and these things have a lot of problems. But the engine seems like it's pretty good. Somebody painted the manifolds white. I don't know if that's original or if somebody did that. I have a feeling somebody did that at least. Yeah, I mean, the thing looks pretty good. The radiator seems okay. It seems like I poured water in the transcooler area, and it seems like it's holding water in there, so I don't think it's leaking. I don't think that's what the milkiness came from. But yeah, anytime you have a large amount of oil in your coolant, it's good to not run it so much, because the coolant cannot flow through the passages in the radiator as well, because literally this stuff is like, look at it. See how thick that is? And that's not good for flow inside the coolant system, and that's why you shouldn't do that. So I have a feeling, just because of how milky that is, that's mostly oil and a little bit of coolant. So it's gonna get taken apart now, new head gasket, and hopefully we can get it running without doing anything to the bottom end of the engine. I don't know if it's been rebuilt before. I don't know anything about it. They don't tell us that stuff. But we picked it up at about 3 o'clock from Copart. It took us till about 12 o'clock to get it home. It was pretty stupid because the forklift bent the tie rods. Right there, you can see them sticking down. I bent them back most of the way because it was actually burning rubber down the highway, believe it or not. It was just terrible. And it was overheating because it has basically no ability to cool. And yeah, I just started by getting the radiator out. I have no real desire to do this, but I have to take the stupid timing cover off because they put a timing chain on this, not a timing belt. So that's going to be fun. Hopefully, I don't know if the oil pan needs to come off for that. I don't know anything. Looks like the oil pan does go underneath the timing chain cover there, because you can see the lip of it sticking out. So that's gonna be fun. Hopefully I can do that without changing the oil pan. I might change it anyway because it might leak. I don't really know anything yet, but there's a lot of stuff in here. It's got that mechanical fuel injection, so there's something that spins that probably. So yeah, I'm just gonna start ripping into it and I'll give you updates. Alright. Slow. Ooh, it's lifting the whole car up. It's gonna pop really hard. Stop. up a little more. Let me get all these things out. Pause. Alright, so there was this head, or suck in the head that was holding it back was this guy, which I used an easy out to get out, and I pulled on it at the same time, which it's almost like Mercedes designed the engine to be serviced, but they didn't actually service it, so they didn't know what issues they were going to run into. But basically they put this access port on here, which is that aluminum thing that was just over there, and basically they did that so you can service the head, but at the same time there was this like dowel type thing that holds the cam tensioner in, which also has one down on the bottom part of the engine. So I was pulling the whole car up with the cam tensioner, and that was what was holding the whole head on. So basically that's a bad design, and I don't know why they would put that in there into the head when you really only need it in the block. So yeah, ideally it should come out now, unless there's another hidden bolt somewhere. Alright, stop.
Back's completely out.
Alright, here we go. Hold on, hold on. That needs to be taken off. The coolant tube. Alright.
Yeah, we just broke the hose. Asked you if we should take it off.
All right.